I'm the EVP of marketing, so I would oversee new product development, branding, marketing communications, PR, anything that would do with developing and selling our products. I started in sales. I was in sales for 10 years, but I really loved the marketing side where you would see an idea go from an idea to a product to a sale to a satisfied customer. That was the part that really I was energized by, so I kind of gravitated that way. My brother and I are very different, and we worked together for 30 years, and he has a different skill set than I do, and I really have a passion for the marketing and the branding and the creativity side of the business, and he's done a great job operating the business and sales and operations, IT. So that's been a great mix. And my sister worked here for 17 years too, and she was in the product development side. You know, working in family business is fantastic, and if you're there's upside and downside to that. And for what we found is the upside was far greater than the downside, that we all worked together, we all enjoyed each other's company, and that the loyalty we had to each other and the company was at a much higher level. So that's worked out great. We've always strived to have an open culture where the communication levels are flat, where you can get to any level of the company very quickly, that it's an open communication, that we want to fix problems, not the blame. So bring the problem to management so we can fix it, and we're not looking to whose fault was it, but let's fix the problem, let's move on. We have a culture we call correction of errors, where if every time we have an event, say we have the duct tape festival or Stuck at Prom, the group gets together and say, how do we make that better next year? What did we not do right this year we can improve next year to make it better? And we try to do that right when it's fresh. So that's the type of culture from a kind of best practices, Kaizen type approach to business. But what I love about the company is that it's really given people opportunity to grow personally and professionally. That a lot of people have come in and done multiple jobs in the company, moved from one function to another function, and that's been great to see people grow from college graduates into executives in the company. Passionate about my family, passionate about the business, and we're very passionate about the community we live in. People that work here we encourage them to get involved in the community. I'm on the John Carroll board, I'm on the St. Ed's board. We've been very active with many community functions, whether it be the food bank or Our Lady Waysides. As a family, we've always been pretty passionate about education and how important it is to give back in the education front and give people opportunities. So that's been a big focus for the company, whether we've been students in free enterprise or local high schools or colleges. We've been pretty active on the education front to help promote the education. We were one of the founding companies with St. Martin de Porres downtown. When you see a young person go from being a high school or newly out of college or in college and see how they develop professionally and mature is really fun to watch. I think some of the benefits are the ability to move around the company and the ability to move quickly around the company. We've always had a philosophy that age does not determine how fast you go. It's how you do in the job, and do you have the capability to do that. Your ability to move as fast as you can move is important, and then we also like people moving around in different functions. So if you're in sales, maybe go to marketing. If you're in operations, go to sales. And we've got many examples of people moving around the company successfully, and they become better managers in the company because they understand broader parts of the company. Specifically on sales, to me it's a lot of hard work and diligence. Our products are relatively straightforward for people to understand. They're not, we say we're not building rockets like at NASA. It's duct tape, it's packaging tape. It's, our brands and what we do are very important to us. But the hard work, dedication, a willingness to go the extra mile for the customer, those are things that are going to make our salespeople successful. Yeah, anytime you go from a small family company to a $20 billion German conglomerate, there's going to be things that are different. And one of the sayings we had is not good or bad, it's just different, and you have to adjust to that. And we did make some adjustments, and we tried to learn from the best of what they do, and maybe not take some of the things that weren't as good. And I think as you go through different challenges through a business, that's what you want to do. What can we learn? How can we improve? Or what we see there, we don't like what's going on, let's not have that happen in our business. And I think that's pretty typical for most businesses. You try to take the best practices you see and leave the practices that aren't so good behind. And we've tried to do that through our whole careers. Yeah, if you said, can you make duct tape fun in 1980, people would have thought you were crazy. But now, we've got NFL duct tape, we got zebra print duct tape, we've got 5 million Facebook fans, we've got 10-year-old girls texting each other and sharing us their crafts. And to think that we were able to do that with a traditional do-it-yourself homeowner product has been very exciting.